This went pretty viral. You mentioned something about saying that karma isn't real.
Nah, it ain't real.
Right? Karma isn't real because it's too many successful people out here doing bad business and reaping all the rewards.
Karma don't exist in the Bible. Karma don't exist in the Quran. So if
explain that a little bit.
If karma is real, when do the 1% of the people who run the world get their karma?
Get their just due. Right. But is that to say that, like, for me to try to make it, let's say I'm trying to make it in the world, I'm trying to hit on the straight and narrow, I'm trying to do everything right. Is it possible to be successful without stepping on a few toes? Is there a just path?
No.
That gets you to the top? Or do I got to be a savage at some point and step on some toes?
The good guy never wins. The guy who plays by the rules never wins. Cheaters win. The guy who works hard never makes it to the top. Yeah. He stay at the bottom working hard till he die.
A friend of mine, because I had this similar thought, a friend of mine explained it to me. He said it's two people they go into school for the same thing. They go to school, they do all their homework, they submit their projects, they go to work, they get a job. They both are doing the exact same thing. One person takes a shortcut. One person takes a good idea from somebody else and implements it into their process. They get the boost. The other person just follows the rules the whole time, the whole way.
Yeah, the person that does that is mediocre.
Lackluster, mediocre performance.
Being
I
honest,
don't want no mediocre.
homie,
Most people are mediocre, by the way.
nobody wants an honest person, but they want you to say you're honest. Nobody wants you coming in here saying, homie, you come to my company and we cheating and doing wrong, and you're gonna be honest.
We have to recycle.
Nobody
We have to.
Hey, yo, that recycle was. I looked down for a second and look at the comments. That recycle was really white. I was like, shit.
So think about the movie American Gangster, homie. Nigga, all them police was mad at that white cop for being honest.
Right.
Nobody trusted him because he was honest. Nobody likes the honest guy when we doing wrong.
Nice guys finish last.
Come on, homie. Nobody likes the guy on the job who does the job by the book, does the job by the rule. When he come around, nigga, we all, come on now. Yeah.
Here you go.
Come on, homie.
Damn. Because I would love to say that it's possible to make it to the top by following the rules and not fucking nobody over and not stealing and cheating and doing all this, but
nobody.
The way shit be panning out, it's like you gotta be a little still tripping, y'all. Willing to.
They told us it ain't what you know, it's who you know. The people didn't get to the top because they worked there. They knew somebody that helped them get to the top, that opened a door for them.
Yeah. It ain't what you know, it's who you know, man. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It's your boy, the Real X, man. Listen, this is why I Mr. Charleston. I don't care if you don't like him. I don't care if you don't understand his delivery. He always gonna speak his mind. He always gonna be 100% him. You feel me? Now, do I believe karma is real? Yes, but I feel like you get your karma in like different ways. Like, let's say you've been doing bad your whole life. The bad actions eventually add up. And I ain't saying they're gonna hit you in this lifetime. They could hit you tomorrow. They could hit you next week, next year, or the next 30 years. Or it could hit you in the afterlife. It all depends on how you view energy and your perception of life. Now, with that being said, it's okay to be a hard worker. It's okay to work hard. It's okay to chase your dreams, to chase your goals, and you know what I'm saying, to make something out yourself. But you have to know what to put your energy into. A lot of people think just because you show up to work very hard at work, and a lot of people think that that's going to elevate them in life. See, these companies, these organizations, they don't care about you. When you working for a company, UPS, FedEx, mail courier, or anything, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A franchises, anything like that. If you're working any of those entry-level position jobs, I'm not saying that you're a failure in life. That is not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you work hard, you get more work. You know what I'm saying? Once they realize, oh, we got one, we got somebody that like to work hard, you don't get rewarded in the real life, in the real world. You get more work. So they be like, hey, we know Chris gonna come in 15 minutes early and he the best box slinger in the world. Well, guess what? Instead of giving you a raise, we're gonna give you some more fucking boxes. They gonna give you some more boxes, bro. So now you making the same 17 to 18 as Lil Chris, and Lil Chris come in 30 minutes late, and he don't be slinging boxes. He be chilling. He take an hour lunch break. You taking 20 minutes. You mad at Lil Chris because he take an hour lunch break. You take 20. You feel me? It's not about how hard you work. It's about who you know, and that's no cap. That's no. How do you think you go from entry level to manager to director? Now going to college increases those chances, but what really determines it is experience and your connection. So you got to be in those tables. You got to be around the people who make those decisions. Oh, I like Chris, even though he an hour late. He cool. You feel me? I like Chris. Meanwhile, old dude over there breaking his back for 3 years trying to get a raise, trying to get a promotion. It's not gonna happen. See what I'm saying? No cap. No cap.
Hard work pays off. But it don't make you win. It just pays off.
Right.
You gotta kind of do something extra.
You gotta. The way I've learned to understand it is, at the very least, you gotta understand the rules of engagement. So even if you choose not to be a dirty person or break the rules, you gotta know what rules they're playing with, so you don't not susceptible to it.
You gotta learn to lie even when you're telling the truth to make it at the top.
Correct. Right.
Homie, being an honest person is gonna derail you.
Unfortunately.
You can't say to your woman, I think you lying.
Yeah.
You can't say to your woman when she say
she is beautiful.
You can't say
you bet not.
Baby, do you think I'm fat in this dress? Yeah, baby, you look fat in that dress. You can't say that. You can't be at work and say the things that you think honestly.
Right.
You have to play. Homie, you have to be in a relationship with a person that you're willing to lie to protect their feelings. You can't be honest to your woman, nigga.
You bet not.
If you want peace, you gotta learn to lie in order to maintain peace
so crazy.
And to protect her feelings. You can't be honest. So the things that they tell us to do and the things that they tell us to work really don't work. Being honest don't work, homie. Nobody is honest all the time. Everybody has an agenda, even with their honesty.
Even with the honesty.
Come on, my nigga.
That's cold. That's the cold, hard truth.
Facts.
That's why I say, my nigga, just be real with yourself and real with the person you fucking with. That way y'all can deal with honesty. Just being real with yourself and being real to the people that you engage in and fucking with. That way y'all can deal with honesty. But homie, most people running from honesty, nigga, because that shit hurt.
Yeah.
That shit is shameful, nigga. That shit is heartbreaking. The truth, honesty.
Ugly.
Come on, my nigga.
Shit ugly.
The honest truth is, homie, most of us go work till we die. We'll never be rich. Most of us are gonna pass down poverty to our children. That's the honest to God truth. But you can't sit up and have no conversation with the family and say that's what we go do.
And most of us don't give a fuck. I hate saying us because I'm not going to put myself in that conversation. I just feel like I'm somebody who I've been involved in business for a very fucking long time. On God, I always thought with 100% certainty that everybody wanted to be great. Everybody wanted to get rich. Everybody wanted to provide for their family. One of the hardest lessons I was ever taught was that's just you.
Yeah,
Stop thinking that they want it as much as you do.
All want it as bad.
Honestly, I really sincerely used to have arguments with every manager, every owner, and every business partner I've ever had. Until a certain point, when I had that conversation with somebody and I was like, hey, I saw somebody that I felt like was good. And I'm like, you know what? I wanna help you.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna change your life. I'm gonna give you a job, give you opportunity. And they were like, yo, whoa. And I spoke about this before. They're like, nah, as long as I got my bike and my video games, I'm cool. I took it as a joke.
You're trying to strive for nothing.
I'm like, obviously he's joking, you know what I mean? Good. But yo, come work with me next week. I got you. I'm gonna take care of you. And I swear to God, the only thought in my mind was he's joking. He's gonna take the job, but he was dead ass serious. And I started realizing that more and more as life went on. Mm-hmm. Some people genuinely don't look at it as I'm taking care of my child. They're looking at it as, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
They don't care about their children or their family or the name.
Man, this motherfucker feel like they made a mistake having a baby. And they can't wait for this motherfucker to get grown and get out the motherfucking house. Man, a man when he have a baby, it ain't a burden. It ain't a burden. That's an opportunity to right your wrongs. You get to raise something opposite of you and make it good. Nigga, you get to pour into goodness, into that's you again. You get to make you good, homie. Yeah. Nigga, you get to make you good. Whatever idea that you wanted to be, that you get to make it that.
Whatever you didn't get.
Yeah, so as a man, nigga, I started realizing that it's not that they don't care. It's just that they was taught all a man need was some pussy, a car, a chain, and a watch. And they okay with that. It was some more niggas raised that all they need was a job, a burro, a blunt, and a black and mild. Yep. Even if they ain't got the kids. Long as they can get some pussy, a burro, a black and mild. So that's what it became about. Because, nigga, we wasn't taught, nigga. We wasn't taught how to value the baby. Because we wasn't valued babies.
Ourselves, yeah.
We wasn't valued babies. We just had a desire to be the opposite, nigga, of what we resented. Nigga, our daddies.
Yep. Exactly.
We done that out of resentments.
It's true.
We became the kind of fathers that we are because we resented our fathers. Nigga, didn't nobody teach us how to do this.
And then the craziest shit is when you start to realize, like, damn, I'm a lot more like that nigga than I
say,
thought.
Man, I ain't even know that nigga. And I'm just like him. And everybody said, nigga, I'm just like him.
Too.
You know why? Because I got his traits by nature. I got
genes.
that nigga nature, nigga. So when you moving as a man, nigga, that's why the woman, you put that seed in. If you know your nature. If you know your nature, nigga, you know a little bit about your father. You look at all the men in your family. When you come in a woman pussy, you got to know she got to protect that nature. Because, nigga, this nature can make a fucked up individual. Yep. And that's why most niggas who got gangster fathers and gangster daddies, they be worse than they daddies.
That's crazy.
If they daddies play football or basketball, they be better than they daddies. Yeah. Mayweather was better than his daddy. Look at Deion Boys. That nature and that spirit that you got is in him and is magnified in him, nigga.
True.
Whether you're there or not, it's magnified. So the niggas with the gangster daddies, they damn near can feel daddy's shoes. If not the feet, they feet be bigger than them because the nature is there.
That'd be crazy, too, when the dad's not around, but the traits are still there.
That's why your mother started to despise you because you start showing your daddy's traits and she can't say nothing to you. But she said,
this look real familiar.
That's why she start whooping your mother. But she can't deny it.
That's crazy.
In science, that's called chromosomes. We call it nature, but in science, you got your mother's chromosomes, you got your father's chromosomes.
Yeah.
That's why if your father is absent, you will take on your mother's chromosomes in nature and be just as extremely violent as your mother was abusive. I'm gonna say that again. You would take on your mother's traits, homie, in your nature, and you would be just as violent or extremely violent as your mother was abusive. So that's why you see me here. That's why you hear me talk about the niggas with the hoe mamas, the niggas with the abusive mamas. Homie, them niggas be dangerous niggas, homie.
What?
Them niggas be some dangerous, heartless niggas, homie. The nigga with the jealous mama. They take on their mother's traits with their natures, nigga, and they rule gangs. They rule neighborhoods. Mixed with
the masculine traits.
What?
So, yeah.
It's the nature.
Yeah.
Because you still got your masculine nature with the woman's traits. That means you emotional. You whoop a nigga every time you feel disrespected because you got your mother's traits. Your mother only whoop you when she get mad. When she frustrated at her boyfriend, mad at the supervisor. Let life be right and mama don't spank as much.
Life is good.
Come on, homie. So we have our nature, but we take these feminine traits it goes against our nature. That's why our behavior don't seem man-like even when we gangster. It's man, because motherfuckers sitting back saying, man, he acting like his mama. He get angry, he want to fight. That's the traits with the nature. So don't let the traits with the nature match the body size. And this little motherfucker, 15-year-old with that body size, with his mama's traits and that man's nature to dominate and control. That's why he start beating up people.
Yep. And that's crazy, y'all, because, like, that's how it be. That's exactly how it be, man. That's why it's really important for you as a man, whether or not if you like your baby mama, whether or not if you like the girl, whether or not you like the wife, whoever it is that you had the kid with, it's important that you are in that kid's life. Whether or not she despises you and she don't want you seeing the kid, and maybe you have to wait a few years to really break down to your son or daughter, really your son, because they talk about, the men, to break it down to your son that, hey, son, I really want to be there for you, but I really couldn't because your mom hated me. You know what I'm saying? It's like that, because the man needs to be in the household. How can someone raise a man and they are not a man? I ain't saying it's impossible, but I'm saying you need that. You need that structure in your life. You need it. Like, you need it. And just like they said earlier in the vid, not everybody wants to be great. Not everybody wants to be that person in the family that actually makes it, that actually creates that wealth or gets that knowledge to pass down to the generation. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody wants to be that. And you have to understand that. You have to understand that day to day, that maybe the folks in your family, maybe your homeboys, maybe your homegirls, maybe the people that you hang out with, they don't want to be great. They okay with being mediocre. You know what I'm saying? They okay with being comfortable. It's easy to go to work every day and work the same amount of hours, get the same paycheck, go to the same little spots that you always been doing every day and chill and never get out your comfort zone. That's easy. That is so easy. That is the easiest thing in the world to do. It's a vicious cycle. You wake up, you rinse and repeat. You wake up, you rinse and repeat. And before you know it, you done wasted 40, 50 years of your life doing the same funky shit. Doing the same shit. You're gonna look back and be like, damn, why they ain't look out for me? Why they ain't do this? Why they ain't do that? Nigga, you didn't want to be great. You didn't want to be great. And if you get this feeling to where, like, let's say you go to work or let's say you wake up and you kind of angry or you kind of feeling like anxious, kind of stressed out, like you need to be doing something, like you need to move, that's a good sign, because that means there's something inside of you that you need to go chase. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that every day. Like, I be like, damn, I need to go do this, I need to do that, I need to do this, I need to do something. You feel me? Because I know this is not the life that I'm supposed to live. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do bigger and better shit. And so if you want to do bigger and better things, you gotta do shit out the box. And people gonna look at you weird. People gonna call you out your name. They gonna say certain things to make you feel a certain way, and it's up to you to be sturdy on it. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing things outside the box, there is no okay, this year this gonna happen, or next week it's gonna happen, or 2 years from now it's gonna happen. You don't know when it's gonna happen. You just don't know. So you gotta put in the work day by day, week by week, and have faith. Because if you don't have faith, you don't have nothing. You gotta believe that you can do it. Because people gonna talk down. You wanna know how I know? Because I go through that shit every day. Every fucking day. Niggas, bitches, they be looking at me like, oh, this nigga like, what this nigga trying to do? You know what I'm saying? They be like, who do, I'm trying to say the word. Who this dude think he is? You know what I'm saying? Because they don't see the picture. They don't see the vision. Now everybody gonna understand your vision. And it's not up to you to make everybody get on the same terms and the same playing field as you. You need to surround yourself by people who want to be just like, you got the same hustle as you. It doesn't matter if y'all at the bottom, if y'all all got the same vision, if y'all all got the same grind. Guess what? Everybody gonna play their part. Everybody gonna do what's necessary. That's the key. Oh God.
Can't. It's something that isn't spoken about enough.
Yeah.
And I feel like I see it. I see it every day. I got 10 nieces and nephews. You know what I mean? I'm Latino. Like, I got black nieces and nephews. I grew up in an all-black neighborhood.
You see it.
You know what I mean? I've been through the difference of opinion, the difference of the way it looks. I've been the person that people felt comfortable speaking about certain people a certain way. You know what I mean? And I got to sit there and I decipher, like, I might not fuck with this person anymore. And I have to sit there and I got to observe it. I got to understand it. And I'm like, yo, if this person hates them, they actually hate me.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? And I put myself in a bad situation right here. You know what I mean? I got myself in a bad little pickle, but people don't understand that. Yo, real quick, again, for all the people.
With all that being said, y'all, it's up to you to make shit happen. Ain't nobody gonna make everything happen for you. You know, they can put you in position, but you still gotta execute. You gotta wake up every day, get up off your ass. Maybe you gotta stay up late. Maybe you gotta wake up early. But if you wanna do something, you gotta make time for the shit. It's not up to your boss. It's not up to your mom. It's not up to your auntie. It's not up to your brother. Nobody should have to beg you to do what you need to do. Because if you really want to do something, you just gonna do it. You just gonna do it. It's that simple. You gonna do it, man. You gonna do it. Straight up. I don't care if you work 12 hours, 16 hours a day. If you want something that bad, you gonna wake up and do it. Straight like that. And that's what it is, man. That's exactly what it is. You can't depend on nobody else except for yourself. You feel me? If I fail today, it's on me. And that's okay, because I know tomorrow I can win. And y'all can win. Everybody can win. But don't nobody want to put the work in. Hey, it's your boy, The Real X. I'm out. Y'all stay tuned, man.